Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake.
Show us your stuff. 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 Show us your stuff.
Let's face it, everyone wanted to hear it. Everyone wanted to get the jingle out of the way so I can get it stuck in your heads. And then in a bit, we can do Show Us Your Stuff. Hello, welcome along to my Sunday night stream. Apologies for the technical issues. I was getting 50% skipped frames due to encoding lag. That is shit. 50% skipped frames. Imagine. It'd be like 10:30 on his hot tub stream the other week. Hello, everybody. Welcome along. Look at me. I'm playing with my mic stand because that's what I do. First in the chat today, Wasps Kill Bears, 7:32, just as I started to go live for the first time. I then went live a second time. Everything went to shit. I reset my router. I reset my computer. I reset OBS. And it worked. I was thinking it was all going to go completely shit and we were going to have no stream and I was going to be grumpy. Although I've just seen that Llama has said that the Rust server is up and running already. We'll talk about that in a sec, but I'm now tempted to fuck off, Show Us Your Stuff, delete everything that people have submitted, and just go and play Rust. That is tempting, but that would be mean. Hello, Wasps, and hello, Llama. Thank you, the best mods in the game on this channel, for being here nice and early. Darcy, good evening. Hello, Hereford. Nice to see you. Hello, Florence. Did you go and get your McDonald's? Did you go and get your McDonald's? Maybe that's why I did the technical issues. Maybe it was for you. Maybe it was a favour. Who knows? Hello, Stardust Kitten Spy. Hello, Martyr God, who resubscribed. Subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 2 months, which is the maximum number of months possible to subscribe to me. Thank you very much, Martyr God. Really appreciate that. That is a great way to start. How is the Rust server going? Anyway, Frolicles, Top Fruiting, thank you very much. My daughter, I bought that pineapple on Friday. If anyone's late in, I was having some pineapple. I was eating it like this because this is how you eat pineapple, right? Wet. My daughter's been desperate to eat the pineapple all week. I was like, no, I need it for something. She's like, what? I was like, kind of a thing. I said, I'll show you tomorrow. So I'm going to show her the VOD. She loves watching YouTube Kids. So the pineapple fell over. The idea of Daddy streaming. She doesn't know what Twitch is. Oh, I've got pineapple fibres in my teeth. It's going to blow her mind. She's going to think I'm famous, guys. She's going to think I'm famous. Anyway, so yeah, I ate some pineapple. I've completely forgotten where I was going with this. Top Fruiting, says Frolicles. That was it. Mucky Pup said, Darcy, yeah, it got really juicy. I've got a juicy old T-shirt right now. This is not nice audio only. Florence, I take it you were driving to McDonald's. Where are we at? I love that I've instilled the knowledge in your head. The mic stand paranoia is excellent. Powerful Khan, just got in, probably missed your explanation, but I'm happy you're streaming and late. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's shit. Like sometimes you open up OBS and it just, there's frags. That's a little thing, like something in the business, a little bit of lingo from Twitch. If you don't stream, you probably won't get it, but frags is frames missed to rendering lag. I've just made that up, but I reckon it sounds pretty cool, especially because fragging is something that you can do in games. Now I've picked something on my leg, so that's nice. We're having a really successful night. But there was loads of rendering lags and I just restart everything. I ran inside. I was like, I've got to do my stream. We're going to have to reset the internet. And my wife, who's currently doing some ironing like all the clothes, including some of my clothes, getting stuff done for the family and for the household, contributing towards our family unit. I was watching something and I had to be like, no, I've got to reset it because I've got to get out there and I've got to take a bite of that pineapple because the people need to see me eat. And then we've got to show us your stuff and we're talking about toys tonight. It's important. Florence, thank you very much. I'm pleased that you got your McDonald's. Would you like to tell us what you got, please? Please wear a watermelon on your head, or like that cat. I'm a frag. Thanks, Frolicles. No, you're a frag. I haven't heard fragging as a game phrase for a long time. Hereford, we're bringing it back. Quake Arena was the last time. There you go. I'm caught up with chat. What a pleasure it is to see you. We talked about Rust. If you missed it, there's been some chat about Rust. If you don't follow Limmy on Twitter, holy fucking shit. I've been missing Rust. I only did 2 wipes of Rust on Limmy's, what was formerly known as Limmy's Rust server. I was, how do you say, shit? Not great at it. Hello, Big Thomas of Life. Exactly, Stardust. It was very important that I did my pineapple gag. And now that pineapple is going to sit there for the next few hours, should be probably chopped up and put in the fridge. And I'm probably not going to do that after the stream. We'll see. But yeah, I played a bit of Rust and I was loving it. And I was like, I'm going to start streaming. I could stream Rust. I can't wait to do that. And then the server got nuked. Fair enough. Totally understood the reasons. Anyway, any fucking way. Do you know what? Let's actually bring up the tweet. Let's bring up the motherfucking tweet. Excuse my language. I'm just so excited. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Doesn't really matter. Nothing. I don't think you've seen anything weird there. No. You can see that Dando followed me 2 days ago. That was exciting. Let's have a look at this. Limmy's on holiday. He's having a lovely time. And here's his tweet from 9 hours ago. Pip sent me this. Scroobius Pip sent me this saying, Happy Sunday. And then moments later, I got a message from Llama-chan Gaming saying, Rust! In capitals. It was very exciting. Did I miss? Scooby Spip just rushed back from the toilet, so I missed the start of today's stream. I also only had time for 2 wipes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Pip. Today's fruit. I was excited about having a pineapple, guys. A whole pineapple. Something amazing about pineapples, right? Should we just chat about pineapples for 5 minutes? Anyway, Ad reads Twitter. Exactly. So, this is an image, I'm guessing from Limmy's Discord is the word I'm looking for. Somebody sent a message. Intrep, not somebody. Intrep, show some respect. How do I join his Rust server if it's still up? Thunder Jim says it's dead. Intrep says, oof. Limmy pipes in an hour and 33 minutes later. So Intrep had had time to get used to the fact that the Rust server was nuked. Still got it till August. Secret. Borkland, 4 minutes later. Most people are in shock. Only 6 people had the time to press that little Limmy emote. The little secret one. One last cheeky Rust wipe. 2 weeks before the billing period ends. Are you shitting me? I'm in, says Zabarbus. Vital member of the team. Limmy, I'm in. Me and you as the only admins. Back to basics. No rules at all. No rules. Stream sniping allowed. Thank fuck, because that's all I ever did with Pip. Encouraged, in fact. So basically, Rust is coming back. Rust never went anywhere, but Limmy's server, or what was known as Limmy's server, which means all the wonderful people, hopefully, all the wonderful people, all the same people on the allow list. I don't know how it's going to work. I might not even be on there. They might be like, let's just get the hardcore original crew. Let's just get people up until Pip joined or something like that. I might not even be on there, but fingers crossed, because I'm fucking up for it. I'm up for watching Rust. I'm up for playing Rust. We've already been chatting. Rust Team Alpha, Scroobius Pip. Can we get a shout out for Rust Team Alpha, please? Scroobius Pip, Llama, we've got a mini F, Guzbo, Cade. Rust Team Alpha have been chatting about what we might do. Apparently I've dropped 2 frames out of 52,000. Anyway, it's fucking exciting news. I said to Pip, I'm going to rinse my work this week. I'm going to do loads of Pod Bible work on the next magazine, which has got an amazing set of cover stars, by the way, and it's coming out in August. I'm going to do loads of work on that Monday, Tuesday, thinking that they'd start the new wipe on Thursday. And so I can actually spend some time, maybe even take a day off, maybe do like a really long stream. I don't know. Anyway, now I see that Llama's saying in the chat that it's already up and running. How do we know this? Llama, can you update me, please? Can you update the good people in chat? But he's still on holiday. Is he not on holiday? Maybe he's come back. Llama, please at least wait until the end of the stream. Don't everybody go and play Rust right now. Anyway, if people don't know what I'm talking about, well aware that there may be some people who never watched any of the Rust. It was fucking solid gold content. Everybody loved it. Scroobius Pip did some great stuff on there. 90% of it was just chopping down trees, and people still lapped it up. People still lapped it up. He had different costumes on, but 90% of it was chopping down trees. I loved it. I loved it. Barma and Pooj are both currently streaming it. That's tough because Pip, Wasps, Llama, you guys don't want to be here, do you? You don't want to watch fucking man talking about toys. Fuck everyone's stuff right off and get in there. Hello, B. Oh my god. What do we do? Do we just fly through Show Us Your Stuff and then we get into Rust? Maybe we do that. Okay, Domella, is Pod Bible magazine available in digital format? It's funny you should ask that because it is. podbiblemag.com. You can read the whole back catalogue. If I was just doing a normal stream and Rust hadn't started, I'd take you through all of the magazines. We've got 21 magazines. There's the info. Hello, Big Taff Man. Big Taff Man, who you guys are going to find out tonight, is an enemy of the stream, but also an absolute hero of the stream. All right, let's fly through some stuff. What we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to do the crossword. We're not going to do any hurdles. Fuck that. We're going to do Show Us Your Stuff shortly. Do you need to get that little track in your head? Do you need to do that? I just did a fucking Pip. I rewatched Pip's stream yesterday of Saturday Morning Wrestling, and he was telling the story about his DJ set where he tried to do something cool and it all went shit. Do you need a catchy song to ignore this so we can forget this and move on? Okay, here it is.
Show us your stuff. 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 Show us your stuff.
Right, let's do the crossword. I've got an admission to make. I already know 2 of the answers. Did the fresh baby alert just come on as well? Fuck's sake. That's because I was trying something out. Okay, so the reason I know 2 answers is because somebody, enemy of the stream until later, Big Taff Man, appeared, I think, did the crossword on their stream, on his stream today. Just pick my nose, why not? And took a screenshot and tagged me in it on Twitter. So I saw that he did it in 56 seconds? And then I saw this bit, the mini crossword, and then it said the 56 seconds. And then I saw 1 down and 2 down. And I think 1 down was Ebb, and I think 2 down was allow. So I know those two. So what we're going to do today is, obviously that's a help for me, but I've had a couple of people say it's a bit easier. Usually I used to say I need to do it in 7.5 minutes. When I watched Llama do it the other day, they did it and said the limit was 5 minutes. I'm going to say, for your channel pats, for your betting, for your gambling, can I do the crossword within 3 minutes? If anybody was watching Barmer's stream the other day, you'll know I'm a member of the 451. So, can I do the crossword in 3 minutes is your question, is your answer. Your question? Question. Gamble. Prediction. You know what to do. Use your channel points, use your channel pats. Am I going to do it? I've got 2 of the answers already. I admitted it. Of course he can't. He's useless at it. Thanks very much, Pip. That's fired me up. That's fucking fired me up. Also, if I do the crossword today, it's going to be good for all of us. Trust me. One and a half minutes left. You've got 1.5 minutes to think about this. Can't believe people are streaming Rust. That is mad, isn't it? That is mad. That is mad. I'm tempted, like, how long? We've got a minute left of this timer. I might just watch a minute of Obama. Thank you for being here, guys, because I know there's a lot of you that would probably love to be watching that. Pip and Llama, when are we going to get on? When are we going to get on and start doing our thing? Guzbo and Kada are at a music festival. We don't need to panic, do we? Thank you so much, Llama, for your question. I need to get I'm going to set up an Ask Me Anything screen so we can do this a bit more seriously. Would you rather swim in a swimming pool of warm piss or cold piss? Thank you so much for your question, Llama. That's a nice original question that I've never had before, especially from you. I would probably, right now, I'd probably swim in tepid piss. Does that count? Probably not. I need to give you an answer. Let's go cold. Okay. Hello, Bollocking Passwords. Welcome in. Bollocking Passwords has submitted something in Show Us Your Stuff. Everybody, here for the pineapple cutting. Anyway, we're going to do the crossword. I'm going to hide chat, and I need to remember to hide chat that bit. I'm going to hide you lot over here. Oh, Funkle Albert, hello as well. You said hello earlier, and I sort of took it in, said hello internally, but didn't actually say it out loud. Yeah, Taff. I'm going to get some window locks. Don't you worry about that. You're not worried about that, are you? Llama's on the beach right now. Oh, God, that feeling. I've only done it a couple of times, but that feeling. I want that feeling. I need that feeling. But I'm a professional, and I'm going to focus on tonight's stream first. Crossword. Chat hidden. Let's do it. 1 down. Sorry, guys. I know it's ebb. 2 down. I know it's allow. 1 across. Heading this way. East. This kind of doesn't count, does it? Colour of fire on a gas stove, blue. I kind of wish I should have just done the other guesses, the other ones first. I don't know. Expensive jewellery, informally. What? Don't know what that means. 8 across. Palindromic first name. Don't know. Heading this way, west. I mean, they're easy clues. 7 down is this. Got milk. We know that. 4 down. Camping shelters. Tents. This is easy. But it feels tainted. Tough man. Multi-room hotel booking. Sweet. Frolicles, he dwells on clues too long. I just did it in a minute. Anyway, guys, do you know what? I don't give a fuck. I just completed the crossword. So I'm going to fucking celebrate. Fucking did it. You didn't think I was going to do it. I did it. I know I had cheats, but Joel Fagliano and I are celebrating, okay? Big Taff Man, you've kind of ruined this moment. This was a big deal. But I don't give a fuck. We're celebrating. Tonight we celebrate. Let's have some fucking pineapple. Imagine how good that would have been, Big Taff Man, if that hadn't gone wrong, if you hadn't given me those clues. Joel, it's Joel Fagliano. No wonder I'm terrible. I can't even pay attention to the guy who made it. It's Joel. Llama, when I was making that screen yesterday, I got really bad travel sickness. I just felt really sick staring at it for ages. And I thought, well, that's probably going to happen to the people who are watching. I was like, don't care. Don't care. Anyway, let's do this.
Show us your stuff. 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 Show us your stuff.
Welcome to Show Us Your Stuff, everybody. This is the poll result. Fuck's sake, you've ruined it. Frolicles, you've ruined things now. I could have done a nice little edit or highlight of this. I wouldn't have. Poll result, good point. You haven't ruined a thing. Choose outcome. Did I complete it? I did. And I gave myself 3 minutes. Let's go back to this. Oh, fucking hell, I don't know. Let's do the intro again. Run the intro again. Good call, Wasp.
Show us your stuff. 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 Show us your stuff.
Welcome to Show Us Your Stuff. This is the semi-regular game show and tell show thing where I get people to do stuff with me because I'm a lonely man. He spends an awful lot of time sat in this room by myself. I've got a wife and child in the house. I could be having lovely times with them. Whew. Thanks for coming along to Show Us Your Stuff. This is the second ever one. If you missed the first one, we did autographs. It was fucking great. I had a great collection. Haven't got as good a collection this time around. But my collection was supplemented by your collection. You showed everybody your stuff. It was wonderful. If you missed it, check it out on my channel. It's still available as a full stream. Or you can head over to my YouTube. Llama is going to be incredible right now. And give a little command so you can get a link to a YouTube. And you can watch the last Show Us Your Stuff. It was really good. We had a really great time. We have had quite a few submissions. Classic. Most of them came in about 2 minutes before I started streaming. That's fine. You're all busy. But I did a lot of admin, and I know you'll appreciate that just before we got started. I've got a slightly better way of showing stuff to you guys this time around. I haven't just added images into OBS. It's still not ideal, but it's a developing game show. What is this? What is this? But like most shows that make it to the big time, you kind of fake it till you make it. You learn as you go along. Never start with the finished, polished product. Always start shit and improve, because then people can see your growth. Game show. All right, we'll call it a game show. Just quickly, Scroobius Pit wants to quickly support Big Taff Man. I'm a firm believer that with wrestling, for example, it's your own fault for going on socials and seeing spoilers. If Taff had DM'd you, that's on him. You went on socials and clicked on something relating to the crossword, you're to blame. He tagged me. He literally tagged my name. So I opened up Twitter, saw I had an alert. I was like, oh, somebody submitted something for Show Us Your Stuff. Boom, crossword. I'm well, thanks, Wasps. So, Show Us Your Stuff. Let's kick things off with... Shall I show you something? I'm gonna kick things off with me. I'm gonna kick things off with me. A lot of you will just recognise what this is straight away. Unfortunately, this isn't quite as good as I'd hoped. My belief, I was convinced when I went up in the loft yesterday that I owned the entirety of season 1. Fluffy Pink Blonde is not piss. I could maybe squeeze a little poo in there, very little one, but I would never piss in here. I don't know why that, yeah. I was convinced I had the entirety of series 1 of Pogs. In fact, I know I did, because I can picture opening this in recent years and the top Pog being there, like it being full. Anyway, turns out, don't know if you can see through the light, don't have all of them. Open it up, go in. These aren't even Series 1 Pogs. These are... hold on. These are World Tour Pogs. Still classic Pog Man, or whatever his name is. I then found this, which is a packet of the World Tour Pogs. Good talking. And I reckon I got a couple of packs of them, and I've put them in here. I've got the Slammers. And I don't know where the other Pogs are. And then I noticed something really embarrassing. They're not fucking Tazos. Don't get me started on Tazos. Llama, you could have submitted this. Slammer. Slammer. Anyway, so I was going through these Pogs. I've got a couple of the classic Pogs. I've got a couple of the classic Series 1 in here, actually. But I was going through these. I was having a look. And I stumbled upon... This is the back. I stumbled upon the back of this. Milk Cat Maker. Does anyone remember those? Did anybody make your own Pogs? Because I did. I made one, and I made it at my friend James's house. The same friend where I watched Ghost Watch and had to share a sleeping bag with him. Anyway, I don't think anybody would ever guess what I made a Pog of. I'm slightly embarrassed, but I'm going to show you. I made a Pog of a revealing photo of my favourite Spice Girl of the time, Posh Spice. Better than Thatcher. Posh Spice with a shirt top slightly undone. I was about 12. Okay? 13 maybe. Posh's boobs. Thank you, Frolicles, for whatever that clip is. Why am I a Tory? Oh, because Posh. Yeah, she was my favourite. She's nowhere near my favourite anymore. And I had no idea how terrible she was at singing at the time. But yeah. So that was in my collection of Pogs. I was convinced I had fucking Series 1. I don't. I went on eBay. To have a look. 35 quid for Season 1. Series 1 of Pogs. I was tempted. But no, I wanted the ones that I fucking collected. The ones that I played with on the playground. Anyway, so those are my Pogs. Let's go on to somebody else immediately. Just so you know, a few people have submitted that aren't going to be on the stream tonight, which is fine. Some people have given some stories, some back stories. A couple of people hopefully are going to jump in the Discord chat. Frolicles, I spoke to Frolicles earlier. I have not set up pineapple burps. I have not set up. Right. Fine, Llama. Let's open this. Let's have a look at Llama's Pogs. fuck. Let's have a look at this. Excuse my language, guys, but I'm in shock. Look at this. This was 102 weeks ago. Llama posted this as well. Oh, Pip, I'm gutted your pogs are gone. I had a similar loft visit for wrestling toys. They were all gone. What do you reckon's happened? Have our parents cashed in? Yeah, look at that Tazo. That's a Tazo bang in the middle there, Wasps. Look at that. That shows that picture wasn't taken now because Llama would have removed that Tazo. I mean, I don't think there are many actual Pogs in there. I mean, I can see one immediately that says Pog, but there's a lot of counterfeit stuff going on there. There's a lot of Tazos. Do you still have those, Llama? Get fucked. Get fucked is the message from Llama, guys. Right. Frolicles. I haven't set up camera, so I know you wanted to potentially come to show me something, but I could probably try and do it now, but I think I'm not going to, basically. So I'm going to show your first show us your stuff. I've got your message. Frolicles, how will you show it to me? Because you won't be on camera. But I've got your message, your email with the other photo. I've got that all set up. But if you'd like to, you can jump on the Discord chat. You just need to go into Scroobius Pip's channel. Basically, this is great for Pip. If you want to chat on my channel, you have to subscribe to Pip, join his Discord. You'll see it on Discord, Screw the Others. Have you sent a late submission? Let's open the Discord. Let's see if it fucks with the stream. Where is it? Frolicles, I can't see anything else on the Discord. I have no other messages from you. So let's roll with it like a true pro doing live entertainment. And I will show you lot. Not this. This. Okay, so now you can see most of the people who are involved. But here you go. Oh no, it's on my overhead camera. That's what I mean. I haven't set up to show cameras on stream. Like I could watch you. We could do a video chat, but Frolicles, I know you're streaming later. Show people then. Look at this, everybody. Frolicles sent me this message earlier today. This is my Paddington bear, said Frolicles. Didn't send this earlier today. Sorry, I just caught myself lying to you, and I can't have that. He sent me this a few days ago, and I lied and said it was today. Sorry. This is my Paddington bear. I've had him since I was about 3 years old, making him nearly 39 years old. So if you do the maths there, that means Frolicles is about 50. When they fit, I wore the yellow Wellington boots myself. Both my daughter and son have also worn the wellies. That's nice. That is cute. I was so obsessed with Paddington as a kid that at one point I point blank refused to eat anything except marmalade sandwiches. Also cute. Frolicles, I also had one of these Paddingtons, but I had the classic Paddington. I had the one with the blue coat and the red hat and the red wellies. And I still got it in the loft. Mega cute, hey? Get Frolicles. Okay, maybe we'll try and get Frolicles involved in a bit. Oh, Frolicles is already in the voice channel. You're in general. Frolicles, do you want to join chat? Frolicles, join chat. Hold on, let me actually check if I've got this set up right. You might be talking right now, Frolicles. I haven't even got my headphone on. Headphone.
Oh.
Add admin, guys. Why isn't the Discord thing up there?
Why can't I hear you?
Hello. Frolicles, can you hear me? Frolicles, I can hear you. I can hear you banging, as in, like, banging something on the table. Please, to God, do not be banging. Frolicles, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yay, I can hear you. Can people at home hear Frolicles? People at home. Can the good people at home hear Frolicles? Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Frolicles. Hello.
I was trying to turn on. I've got 2 cameras now, and I was trying to do the desk camera so I could show you what I had that I'd literally found today in the loft.
Okay, fuck it. We'll turn on your camera, and I'll just as the people are saying, mostly Pip. I'll bring you up. Can I full screen you? Oh yeah, can make you big. That's good. And then what we'll do is we'll go onto here and we'll add another scene. Display capture.
Oh, more blurred, look.
Oh, there you are. People can't see you. They'll be excited. Window capture. Let's call it Discord video. Window. Where's the Discord? Boom.
It's me. Well, thanks for having me, first of all. I'm definitely not having a beer already.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Frolicles. I was like...
And it's not what you think it is.
I thought, how long will we go into... maybe this will be a chat where Frolicles doesn't mention beer.
No, never. So,
let me bring myself up over. Go on.
As a father of a couple of kids, you know what it's like now. You get to go and sort of mooch about in the loft for no reason these days. Just
it's a safe space.
And yeah, exactly. I didn't plan on kind of going up there to look for any other toys after listening to the Paddington thing today, but I was going up there and having a bit of a mooch about, and I found an old game from when I was a kid. It's an original box, and I just thought, oh, do you know what? I'll bring it down, and if you fancied seeing it, then I'll show it to everyone, because I'm sure everyone has played this as a kid, or had it as a kid, or went around to cousins as a kid. But anyway, this is what it is.
Show me.
Original Rummy Cub box.
Oh, Rummy
The
Cub.
old classic game.
Do you know what my immediate first thought is?
Go on.
Good job they didn't switch that around and call it Cummy Rub, because that would be a completely different game. Anyway, wholesome show.
Yeah, there you go. It's been taped up, so I don't even know if it's still got everything in it. I was going to do a really very quick random unboxing with it.
Yes, let's have a look.
See if I can still actually play it. Oh, look at that! I've just taken about £3 off the resale value.
I don't think I've ever played Rummy Cub.
Do you know what? Up until about 5 years ago, I thought it was just gin rummy, but with tiles instead of cards.
Yeah.
And then realised my nan, bless her, used to play with me this as a kid. She didn't really know the rules, so she just assumed it was gin rummy. So I actually only learned the real rules about 5 years ago. But it's a cross between between rummy and like mahjong, where you can add. So you know if you played rummy before, you have like three of a kind or a run, and you have to build up that way, don't you? But it's the same thing in this. But once the tiles are on the table, you can add to other people's.
Okay. Yeah.
Four of a kind, and the idea is you start with 14 tiles each, and it's the first person to get rid of all their tiles with. So I just completely ripped that again. Let's have a look.
So please don't trash your kid's inheritance.
So the instructions are still in there.
Okay.
All the original instructions. Look at this.
Let me just do some admin right now, because I need to say hello to
original
Divan
bag.
Inc. Welcome in, Divan Inc. Pip has suggested that it's actually a box full of hidden porn taped up for safely.
Yeah. That'd been bad, wouldn't it? If I opened it up and then realised I had some other stuff in there. No, it's got all the original, tile holders. Blimey, it's still got the original. Oh, look at that! You could have had the mug. Could have had the mug as well.
Oh, $3.99 for that.
Do you think if I send that off now, I might actually still have a chance?
Worth a go. Send them a stamped addressed envelope.
Yeah, exactly.
So share some bits. Share some bits, because you can't set up a full. We can't. What is that? A little like denim pocket.
Yeah, well, it's a bag and it came in that. Unless this looks suspiciously like my nan may have made that, because we lost the original.
Yeah, that really does.
But it looks like it's got all the original tiles in.
I really want you to find something like from your family history that's just gonna blow your family.
Oh, the dead man. No, it's not a dead man. It's all right, fine. It's all right. Pip's got the dead mice, right?
Yeah. I've seen that close up. It was very
Just
scary.
try and scare you again over video. No, it looks like all the pieces are there. There's quite a hefty bag of files. So it's,
Okay. Classic.
there you go. And it looks like we've got. I've even got them. Oh, they got the old advert for all the other games that they sell, Scrabble and all that stuff. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a keen board game fan these days, and then just saw that up in the loft, and I was like, why is this not on my shelf and everything else? So down it comes.
And of course,
you've got with the kids.
You've got the massive Mario toy behind you as well. Is there any story
Oh
behind that?
yeah.
That's
So
just
we've got this is the present from the old man.
Right.
My old man, the Sven-Göran and Eriksson look alike, but that's probably another story for another day. And they've got my little baby Groot as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, the Sven. Yeah. Okay. We'll get you back on as if this is going live or something to talk about your Sven-Göran Eriksson dad.
Show us your stuff. Show us your family. I'll just bring my dad round and just present him on stream. There you go.
Nice one. All right. Well, thanks very much. Thanks for coming on, Frolicles.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Catch Frolicles. Let's give a shout out to Frolicles, please, Llama or Wasps. And we'll see you later on, I expect. Goodbye. I know you're still there. Hold on. Let me actually shut the call. Goodbye. There's Frolicles, and there's his lovely... we saw his stuff. We saw Cummy Rub, and we saw his lovely little Paddington. Ad has utterly ruined Rummy Cub forever, says Powerful Khan. Sorry about that. So sorry. Right. Bollocking. Bollocking passwords. Let's do it. Why is it taking ages to load up an image, guys? Hello, Bollocking Passwords. Thank you so much for emailing me this shortly before. Okay, so there's a little image. It's a little teaser. What is it? It looks like a womble. Is it a womble? Yes. Here is the message. I've got a couple of images of this. Bollocking Passwords. I can't find my childhood bear, Yellowy, but I did find a womble. We had a lovely neighbour, Mrs. Bennett, who lived opposite. She made dolls with freaky heads and lots of things. Her house was a treasure trove. She gave me pictures from a pile of National Geographic magazines for school things. Thrilled when she said she was making me a womble. Went to school in Wimbledon. Was terrified, however, when she gave it to me and it was made from real fur. No questions were asked. Was this an absolutely massive image? I'm not passing the blame onto you, Bollocking Passwords. By no means am I doing that. But was it an absolute ginormous image? I didn't resize any of them. There we go. There's an Orinoco somewhere, but here's Wellington. I think he was my favourite for a while, nerdy. Whenever I think of the Wombles, I think of that episode of Bottom where Richie and Eddie go camping in Wimbledon Common, and Richie tries to catch a Womble by using a dart in a tent pole as a blowpipe, and he sucks it in. Instead of blowing it, he sucks it in and swallows the dart. And as a, I'm going to guess, 13-year-old, that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. This last image is fucking great. Because it's not your fault. It's not your fault, Bollocking Passwords. If I needed images to be certain sizes, that's on me to tell people. I should have checked. I was doing all this admin just before. There is, what did we think this one's called? Wellington. In front of the no sexist, no racist, no fascists poster. Available. Can't remember how you get it. But if you watch 10:30 stream, you can find out all about it. If you watch Slate, you see that poster up on his side. Great to see that Bollocking Passwords also has it. So there we go. Bollocking Passwords. Love it. Right. Let's get a submission from somebody who I don't think is here. It has been in a couple of times. Is an American person. Her name is Jordan, a.k.a. a Heartbreak Beat, I believe, on here. She got in touch. Maybe she's here. I don't know. She said that she was going to try and be here. Anyway, she's somebody who I've done a podcast with called First Time for Everything. She is somebody who used to work for Pod Bible for a bit. She's somebody who used to go and watch a load of wrestling. She's somebody who Scribby's Pip is pally with as well. Giving too much context. But her name is Jordan. And there she is with her Mr. Potato Head. But this is a great story. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? So this is what Jordan sent me yesterday on WhatsApp. Okay, so when I turned 3, I got a Mr. Potato Head for my birthday. About 4 months later, we moved from an apartment at my grandmother's to the house my dad still lives in. He and I rode in the big moving truck together. I remember being in my car seat in the passenger seat way high up. But when we got to the house and unpacked the truck, Mr. Potato Head was gone. He wasn't back at the apartment. He wasn't in the house. He just disappeared. And for years, I would say to my father, if we argued about something, well, you lost my Mr. Potato Head. And it became a running family joke. Last year, on my 34th birthday, 31 years since I got my Mr. Potato Head, I got a new one. So my dad has been absolved of his crimes, and now it lives on my air conditioning unit, which we'll see shortly. Din 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 din. There it is. Fake ears as well. All right, Hereford. My ears are good temp tonight, actually, guys. You'll be pleased to know. It's not my dial-up. It's having to process a massive image. I'm really worried about when we get to Big Taff stuff later. Big Taff has submitted quite a few photos, and they're fucking great. But I didn't resize any of them. All right. Let me delete this. Now let's have a quick look at a submission from Die Tie Fighter. Die Tie Fighter, regular in the daytime chats, don't think's here tonight. Sent us a picture. Oh, I wish I'd resized these pictures, but it's too late now, guys. It's too late. Again, we learn as we go. It's charming, if anything. Die Tie Fighter says this. The Lego collection all began when we worked with Lego back at Mind Orchard. Mind Orchard, Die Tie Fighter, somebody I know in real life. He was the senior designer when I was a little junior designer at a design agency in Brighton called Mind Orchard. We did a lot of work with Lego. We made little Lego games for the Lego website. The Lego collection all began because we worked with Lego back at Mind Orchard, and they kept sending us sets. I stole all of the Lord of the Rings ones, and it just spiraled from there. So there's his little selection of Lord of the Rings Lego. It's got some other bits and bobs there. I think we've got another picture from Die Tie Fighter 2. Lego. Powerful Khan. Lego. Lego. Oh my God. The picture's loading. Ding a ding a ding a ding. Ding ding. There we go. Spiraled. Totally fucking spiraled. He's now got loads of different Lego sets. He used to be obsessed with Iron Man. We did an Iron Man game at once. He's got some nice helmets. He's got some nice Star Wars stuff. Best show us your stuff ever. Thanks so much, B. The good thing about that is even if that's sarcastic, it's still the second best ever. Anyway, so that is Die Tie Fighter with his little collection. Actually, while we're at it, and we're talking about motherfucking Lego, didn't mean to do that. Let me just remove that, and then let's remove that. While we're at it, and we're talking about Lego, whilst I worked at Mind Orchard, because we work with Lego, our managing director used to go over to Denmark quite a lot for meetings at their head office. And once he went over and he was like, guys, can I get you any Lego? Like, what would you like me to bring back? If we could get you a set, what would you like? Which was nice because he was an absolute shit arsehole of a boss. I asked for this, which is fucking great to have now. Didn't even open it. My daughter saw this before I started. She was like, this is genuinely true. Daddy, I'd love to play that Lego with you. No. It's for my stream. This is old. It might be worth something. We're not opening that. You've got plenty of Lego. It's so shit when you do stuff like that and then you look back and then you realise you're a prick of a dad. Anyway, worth it for the stream though, right guys? This is the first ever Minecraft Lego set. So they've got fucking shitloads of Minecraft Lego now. But this is the first ever one they brought out, the first ever Minecraft micro world, as far as I'm aware. So this came out a long, long time ago. It's the very basic Minecraft Lego. That was before I even played Minecraft. And this is now in the loft. It will be good, okay, with my daughter, when child is old enough, and I'm like, you know, when they can't afford to go to uni or get a flat, and I'm like, hey, I've got some Lego up in the loft that's actually worth a fair bit. I've got loads of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Lego from when I worked on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for Lego. It's all up in the loft. It's worth quite a lot of money. So pull your finger out, get a job. Maybe one day you'll be able to afford some Lego like that as well. That's what I'll say to her. And that will inspire her. And then she'll be able to afford to go to uni or get a house or whatever. So that's nice. That's a heartwarming story. Let's go to another classic legend of the chat. It's Florence. It's Florence Lucy, who hopefully has had time to eat. Big Taff Man. But this is an original printing of that set, okay? It's not worth anything now, is it? Don't ruin it for us, Big Taff Man, please. Yeah, first edition Lego is a thing. I mean, it may be a thing. It may well be a thing. Nobody can guarantee it. Even if they Google it, they can't guarantee it's true. Florence. Let me find the message from Florence and get ready to bring up the overlay. Let's have a bit of double me for a minute. Let's bring up the Safari. Oh, look, it's loading. Florence Lucy, oh, look, it's me. This is the message I got from Florence. I was about to say Florence Pikachu. Florence Lucy. Fat Pikachu. There might be a better way of me doing this. I might show, what I might do is open up the file that I've got all these in and just show you that window instead. Glowworms. Fucking yes. Look at those glowworms. I'd totally forgotten glowworms had existed. Do you remember them? People are remembering them. And finally, Florence has sent an image of Venus, the controversial fifth Ninja Turtle. You what, mate? You what, mate? You what, Florence? I don't remember any of this. From the next mutation, says Wasps. Oh, Big Taff Man, I did have a boglin called Flurp. I know, Florence, I love it. I'm intrigued. Hey, calm down, Florence. Don't kick off. I hate it. Right, I'm intrigued. What are we calling this? What did we just call it? I've completely forgotten what you referred to it as. Venus. Venus Ninja Turtle. Venus is a fictional superhero, yes. Within the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, she first appeared, in the television series Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation. There you go, Wasps, nailed it. There she was portrayed by Nicole Parker and voiced by Lalania Lindbergh. She was the only female turtle prior to the introduction of Jennica in 2019, and the only turtle named after a work of art rather than the artist. A woman. Wow. We're learning, guys. We're learning. This isn't just show us stuff. It's teach us stuff too. Thank you very much, Florence Lucy. Lovely collection of bits and bobs. Llama-chan Gaming, are you available to jump on Discord? We can talk about your stuff. Sorry, absolutely no warning whatsoever. part of it's about to show on the screen when it eventually loads. I don't know, probably my computer is being weird. Don't have to. We can wait a bit if you want. There's a little tease. Llama's going to talk us through every single Tazo. Llama, if you want, I can talk through this stuff. You can type explanations, or I can do it in a bit. We can do somebody else and come back to you. Totally up to you. Stardust, I gave away all my TMNT for a £5. 1 sec. The thing I enjoyed about this photo from Llama is the magazine in the background. What is that mag? That's what I want to know. Let's do some research. On the left-hand side, there's an advert for revolutionary, wholesome and tasty meals delivered to you for just $1.99 a meal. And on the right-hand side, what is it? What mag is this? Little chamois there. A Guinness glass celebrating 250 years of Guinness? No. That sounds like way too long. What is this? Okay, it's like we're playing a game together, guys. Oh, a foot. Looks to me as if Llama is wearing some sort of Uggs or like woolly slippers. Floor looks like genuine wood, not your laminate. Div and Ink, good shout. Is it a Waitrose gossip catalogue? By the way, while we're here, Div and Ink. What a great stream Div and Ink did the other night, Thursday night. An amazing charity stream, making loads of money for Stonewall and also playing loads of community games. It was brilliant. And Div and Ink ate 6 packs of salt and vinegar McCoys right at the start. Incredible. It was fucking great. Llamas, if we could afford non-laminate floor, we're not all Tories. Oh, really? Oh, right. My grandfather chopped down the trees in the Amazon rainforest where we often go out and shoot giraffes for pleasure. And got some chaps from the Amazon to lug those trees back and make them into our floor. None of that's true. Divinik, when are you doing the Snacker Jacks? Good question. I'm fucking ready. We're not doing it tonight. We're going to do it another time. Divinink set me the challenge of eating a whole pack of salt and vinegar Snacker Jacks on stream. We're going to do it. We're going to fucking do it.
Keep it 100.
So we're going to do that another time. I might do a charity stream at some point. I've got a bit of a plan in the next couple of months. I don't know if you saw it, but come back to me. Okay. Do you mean... What do you mean? Come back to this. Are you ready in the Discord? Let's open the Discord, guys. Computer is killing everything. Oh, come back to me as in come back to me another time. No worries. No worries, Llama. I'm not ready. All right, let's go to Stuzif. Stuzif sent me an email. My son, this is Stuzif. My son is obsessed with Nintendo, so recently I managed to unearth my original 1989 Game Boy from my parents' house. The screen has seen better days, and it's missing the battery cover, meaning I had to improvise one. Look at that. Look at that. But considering it used to go everywhere with me, it's held up pretty well. Let's look at the picture of the back. I'm definitely going to rearrange doing some other stuff. Rearrange doing some other stuff? That's a good explanation. Rearrange how we show these images, because I didn't resize any of them and they're all massive. And they're just in a little Google Drive folder, so I don't know why they're taking so long. Look at that tape to keep the batteries in. You need to get this over to 1030, who's recently refurbished a Game Boy for Dando, I believe, or a Game Boy Color. So Stuzif goes on to say, still has Super Mario Land with it and actually still works. I'm tempted to do a mini refurb on it and see if I can dig out some more games from my parents' loft. There we go, 1030 project, 1030 project. Scroobius Pip, we got my Nana Game Boy and she proper loved it. Tetris only. That's great. Stuzif, you're here. Hello. Look at that. Look at that game as well. That really takes me back. Oh, good times. Good times. Thank you, Stuzif, for submitting all of that for us. Let's see who else we've got. We've only got 2 left now, guys. We've got Llama and we've got Big Taff Man. So, Llama, am I right in saying that? Yes, I am right in saying that. We've got Taff, we've got Llama. Okay, what I'm going to do is quickly set up to show you these in a different way. In fact, fuck it, I'll show you the Discord again. Because then oh no, I won't do that because then I'll show the chat that we had. Llama's restarting. Okay, Llama, you can come in at the end, which means one thing. Do you remember earlier on? Pressing buttons as if I'm going to change the screen to the one I'm already on. Do you remember earlier on, guys? Do you remember that? When we started off and we did the crossword and we said Big Taff Man was an enemy of the stream because he gave us two clues. Don't try and read chat and talk at the same time is my advice to any aspiring streamers. 2 clues, 2 answers to the clipboard. Please bear with me for a short moment while I pull myself the fuck together. Why did you say clipboard when you meant crossword, you fucking idiot? You've got this. Okay, do you remember when we talked about the crossword earlier and Big Taff Man gave me 2 answers? Well, the good news is that Big Taff Man is not the massive prick that you all think he is. I couldn't actually see. That was really fun. I don't need a chat with Mirror Ad. Mirror Ad's got this. Real life Ad's got this. So's Mirror Ad. You got this, Mirror Ad. That's my setup, guys. Da da da. Have a bite of pineapple. You know what? When you're right, and that's why you're a mod. That's why you're a mod here. I knew from day one that you got my back. So wet. So revitalizing though. Fuck. I feel incredible. Big Taff Man's a prick. That's what you all thought. Not true. Wait until you see the shit he's got for Sure Stuff. Guys, let me just warn you. Big Taff Man has sent me 24 photos. And I'll spit pineapple juice all over my laptop if I have to. 24 photos. Right, how the fuck am I going to show you these? Because it's going to take absolutely ages. Pull the spikies. What do you mean like this? To see if it's ripe, because it's ripe. I wouldn't be eating any hardcore pineapples, B. Or do you mean do it how they show on Instagram, which I don't fucking understand, where you actually pull one of these bits. Oh, so much juice. It's working. It didn't really work. So juicy right now. The tiny spikies. let's get back on track. A lot of people want to play Rust. We only been going on an hour. That is mad to me. Right, Big Taff Man. I know what we'll do. We'll just open them up in Safari. I'll just drag and drop into Safari. Let's have another one of me over here. I'm just pointing at show us your stuff because that's what we're doing today. That's all I was doing there. Let's have another one of me here. Let's get Safari back open. Taff Man, do you want to... I did it. That's what you were talking about, B. Fantastic. I still don't... Yeah, when they do it on Instagram, it's incredible. Taff Man, do you want to get on Discord and have a chat with me about all this stuff? Or do you want to... Should we just react to it? What would you like? What would you like? I should have given you some warning. But if you want to... Oh, he's already in there. Taff.
Hello.
Look at that. What a pro. What a pro. Right.
Well, you know, when an opportunity comes up to be on a high level production show like Show Us Your Stuff, you've got to make sure you're ready.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I appreciate that. Now, I just realised that you're going to get the little delay of me bringing up stuff on the screen.
That's okay. You can just let me know when you change pictures, and I'll be looking at them my end as well.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, for fuck's sake! Hold on. I want to open in Safari. Is it going to open? Here we go. Right. Am I going to need to resize this window a bit? Let's resize. But I'm going to do some zooming in as well.
So can I give a little bit of backstory first?
Yes. Yes, you can.
So basically, as a very big name Twitch streamer who earns millions of dollars every time I stream,
yeah, tell me about
I actually have a cinema in my house, which is a bit crazy. But when we got the house, I was like, I'm gonna put some cool stuff on display. So I decided to get like a bunch of like classic stuff that I had, like either stuff that was genuinely mine from my childhood or stuff that I just kind of bought new and pulled out. So there's a couple of little bits in there.
Okay, cool. So the other photos are basically a lot of close-ups of this stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's
so I'm going to photo number 2 now.
Yeah. So basically, I bought a load of these. There's a load of different turtle figures, but I've preferred the NECA brand because they're really loyal to the actual cartoon look of them. So they've got like these black lines that you can see on a lot of the figures, which kind of make it a little bit more cartoony. So
yeah, I've
got them kind of set up. I want to do something with a backdrop and put some kind of backdrop in there that makes it look a bit more like the old 90s cartoon.
Yeah, because at the minute you've got a photo. Your backdrop is a photo of you holding your phone, which is
yeah. It was a weird choice, but I thought you know that's something a bit different to go with for. I mean, normally people have a pit in the background.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's open up photo number 3. I'm going to get quicker at doing this. Look at that.
Yeah, so I mean, the turtle figures are really cool. I've also got the dinosaur, which I like. It was a daft idea. I was like, I'm gonna buy like a trophy background and then super glue it to the trophy background and make it look like it's kind of mounted.
Yeah.
Like you know, like we've got it from Jurassic Park. The massive Spider-Man was something I bought years and years ago. And then there's also Darkwing Duck, Gizmo Duck, and Launchpad from one of the old Disney series.
Oh, Launchpad. Yeah, I totally forgotten about Launchpad.
Yeah. I think Launchpad was Tailspin. Is it? Yeah.
Okay.
But then I just started going like, I've just started going a bit crazy, so I think the next one is... I think there's some more turtles then.
Yeah, here we go. We've got the next one. more turtle stuff. You've got some foot soldiers. You've got Kerrang.
Yeah,
got
I went
Shredder,
I went a bit
Splinter.
crazy the other week and bought like so the foot soldiers are all the same figure, and I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I bought like multiple ones and just posed them with different weapons and stuff, so
Yeah.
that rather than having one foot soldier, so it's a bit daft.
Nice.
Again, I put Leonardo and Raphael in this one because they're the worst two. Obviously Donatello is the coolest turtle, no matter what people say.
Agreed. I agree with you there. Was my favourite. Still is.
Yeah.
So that's good.
This is why I respect you, Ad.
Don't have to hang up, thankfully. Next.
Then the next one is a bit of Mario. I've not got any other figures. I saw these the other week and I was like, oh, the Mario Bowser looks so cool, and so I just chucked those in. I was like, this'll be a bit different. I was more of a Sonic person growing up. We had the Mega Drive rather than the Nintendo at our house, so it was only like when I got into my like mid-20s that I think I played the Mario games for the first time. I didn't really experience them at all when I was younger. But yeah.
That's mad. Okay, we've got a little tease what's coming up next. And I think, did you see the message that Scroobius Pip went up into his loft, found out that all his wrestling figures had gone?
I did. So actually, this is the funny story. I actually bought these off Pip's parents, and they sent these over to me. Did a very good deal. I actually have a really adorable picture which I didn't send. I think as well in this picture I've managed to avoid most of the controversial wrestlers in there. I actually picked these up quite recently. These weren't mine. But I had a really nice moment where I've got a little baby boy who's just 15 months old now.
Okay.
And when these toys came in through the post, I ordered like loads on eBay. I was just getting really, really cheap ones. And seeing my little boy playing with the Bushwhackers was like such a moment to me. Like it was like seeing him doing the like little actions with the arms and stuff, and getting all excited about it. It really took me back. And like, so I was like, at first I was like, I'm gonna just get a few of these, and then now I'm like, I think I'm gonna get them all. Bushwhackers were my favorite. I remember walking around a school disco looking probably the coolest person there because I was just doing the Bushwhacker arms all around the disco.
Yeah.
I think the ladies must have been loving that at the time, but I had no eyes for them.
No. You only had the eyes for Bushwhacker Luke, but what was the other Bushwhacker called? Can you remember?
Butch.
Butch.
It was Butch and Luke. I was actually I know I mentioned to you earlier that we've got a mutual friend in Matt Richards, and I also know Jim Smallman, who used to present on Pip's podcast as well, network as well. Yeah. And we have so in this room, the cinema, we used to have a FIFA tournament a lot. And so I went through a phase of I would get videos made on Cameo to mock the other guys. And Bushwhacker Butch did a fantastic video just calling the others out and telling them that they were going to get battered by me on FIFA. I absolutely loved that. Nice. I'll have to dig that out one day.
I love the Bushwhackers here because you can tell. I thought maybe you had arranged their heads like this because but you can tell they've been played with by
yeah.
Because this one on the right.
So I actually went to the cupboards had got a bit of a mess, so I went down to have a little bit of a sort out. So but the boy was grabbing them as I was trying to put stuff in the cupboard, so it got a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Right. Let's go to the next one. So we have.
You feel free to tell me if I'm taking too long on stuff as well.
No, this is all good. This is all good. I'll skip through if we need to, but I think we're all good. I think people are happy to see this collection. Pretty amazing. So what have we got here?
A couple of the Chip and Dale the Rescue Rangers as well. I actually really enjoyed their film. It's one of the things about having a kid now is like
I've heard it's good.
You try and find stuff you can stick on, but it's quite fun watching it and seeing all the cameos in the background.
Yeah.
Obviously as a big deal multi-millionaire here, I have to have Scrooge McDuck. He's my spirit animal.
Of course.
And then we've got
your pool full of coins. In fact, maybe we get you on disco and we can see you plummet to your death.
I'm waiting for when it's the week of show us your stuff, show us your swimming pool full of coins. Right. will definitely be submitting that week.
That would be great.
Yeah, the proof that Tony Stark has a heart as well. I think I bought that from Etsy and I thought it was quite cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, we're going to move on now to some horror stuff.
Yeah, so this is I'm a big Dead by Daylight player, so this is my little Dead by Daylight tribute. So all the figures here are killers from Dead by Daylight. So I kind of gathered those together, and Ash is actually one of the survivors in the game. So I was like, oh, this will look cool.
Yes.
So I kind of want to. I went to Hobbycraft the other week. I'm trying to like work out if I could buy like some fake trees and have like one of them poking out behind a tree and stuff. So yeah, but it's that level of I can buy the figures, but to do the actual stuff, that's I need someone to do that for me.
Yeah, that's true. But they're looking pretty cool. I love your the cabinets as well, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the IKEA Detolfs. They're actually like I started reading like joining a load of Facebook groups for people who collect figures, and it's like really interesting finding out about it. Like at first I joined it just to look at pictures, and now it's like it's got really addictive. But like these cupboards get like sold out so quick at IKEA because of people who collect figures.
Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next little cube. You're talking about your Sonic
again,
love.
The advantage of having the boy is that now I get to go to toy shops and have a look around, and I always see stuff which I'm like, holy crap, that's like really cool. So I saw this giant Dr. Robotnik the other week, and he comes with a little Sonic in the background that you can. It's a spring-loaded Sonic, and you're supposed to blast it at the little circle in the center of Robotnik, and if you hit him at the right point, it completely falls apart.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, this is just awesome. Like Sonic 2 is probably one of my favorite games of all time. So like to have the giant Robotnik, I was like, I've got to get this.
Yeah, that is cool. So, but would you get those out and let your son play with them? Or once they're in the cabinet, is that kind of it?
I mean, some of them I would like. These are more kids' toys, so I probably would let him play with these. But then some of the other stuff is a bit more like. It was really interesting. I went to Comic-Con recently, and like everything there was signed, posted as like this is not a toy, this is a collectible, which I think is for tax purposes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a little bit different.
Nice. Right. Next up.
I'm a wrestling fan, or I was for years. So
we've got the Fight Club.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. These are just again, these are like the Fight Club soap was something I bought from Etsy. I was like looking for stuff that was a bit different, and Fight Club's always been a film I really enjoyed, although it's got its problems. Claptrap Borderlands is one of my favorite games, and Jurassic Park. I saw this like on discount somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then a friend gave me the hoverboard recently. I did. Cool. I've always had a thing that I really because it's a kind of cinema room, which you'll see like later in the pictures.
We'll get to that, guys. Don't you worry.
But I've really wanted to get like a genuine film item for the room, and so I'm actually a member on a website called Prop Store, which is always a really interesting look if you ever want to check it out. But they sell items that have actually been used in films. And recently they had the hoverboard from Back to the Future 2, and I think it went for like 150,000. And I was like, I can't afford that. I'll keep my little tiny mini one.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Okay, now we're moving on to some wrestling stuff, as you alluded to.
Oh yeah, so
look at this.
So I bought these fairly recently, so I'm a big fan of the Undertaker and Kane. I always liked wrestling when it's really daft. So although to be honest, the men behind these characters and maybe not that nice, judging by recent times. But yeah, they were my two favorite wrestlers growing up. I also really like the Kane on the left. If you can see in his hand, it's got a little silver thing. It's because when he first came in, his gimmick was that he had been burnt in a fire when he was younger, and he couldn't talk properly. So he actually had a voice box. So the first time he ever spoke, he had to put that little silver thing up to his neck.
Yes.
And I believe it was when he was with D-Generation X, and he actually put it to his neck, and he said, "Suck it." And that's a very accurate impression. But
That
yeah,
was good. I wonder if you can buy that voice box thing from that prop website at some point. That would be a nice little thing to have.
possibly.
Then you could do the
But
voice
yeah,
properly.
unfortunately, the man behind Kane is now in American politics and is supporting things that are not good. And the guy who played The Undertaker is a Blue Lives Matter person. So yeah, it is
Let's
one of
move
those
on.
things where I'm like, maybe not put these on the bottom shelf out of the way. So
Yeah.
um,
Okay, next.
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is a film I love. Just obviously, Bill Murray was the best of the Ghostbusters. Stay Puft is like really super iconic.
course.
I prefer Ghostbusters 2 to Ghostbusters 1. I know that's controversial, but yeah, Stay Puft is the man.
He is. Now here's a classic that links back to the first ever Show Us Your Stuff.
Yeah. So I had to actually take a second picture of this and make sure that I got this right, because you will remember from Show Us Your Stuff 1 that Ad himself broke out the Timmy Mallet autograph.
Yeah.
I actually saw this, I think about a year or two ago on Amazon, and I was like, oh, I think I might have to buy this. But yeah, I noticed while I was taking the picture that on the back of the actual like little card with it, it's got Timmy Mallet's autograph, and he's drawn a little mallet on there.
So that's printed, right? That's
printed, yeah.
But that gives me faith that the one that I've got is real, because that's exactly what he wrote in gold pen on my postcard. Even though, if you remember, the postcard that I actually had, on the front it just said "Hi Adam," and then on the back it had the signature, which may have been printed. So actually, who knows? But I reckon his secretary just wrote "Hi Adam."
Yeah, I think maybe he did a bulk signing and then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, more Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think the Spider-Man Marvel game recently is like one of my favorite games, and this is like one of the like ridiculous figures that I bought. It was like a bit more expensive than most of the stuff, but it's super posable, and like I really love that I can have it upside down reading a phone, and you can pose it in almost any way. Like the clothing goes over the top of the joint, so you can bend it and have stuff like not look like really awkward.
Yeah, that looks great actually.
And then I love the Enter the Spider-Verse is the other figure, and I love that film so much, so I kind of had to get this figure.
I watched that film, Into the Spider-Verse, probably about 3 months ago for the first time, after just hearing everybody say it's fucking great, and it did not disappoint. It's so good. So
yeah,
good.
I actually I'm a bit of a trainer head as well, and so I got the trainers that he's wearing there, and I wore them to death because I absolutely love those.
Nice. That is cool. Hello, Sparkle Muffin, by the way. I'm keeping an eye on chat. Everybody's basically saying that your collection's amazing. I think, how dare you said, oh man, it instantly ruined two of my favourite wrestlers as a kid. That's okay. We can still love The Undertaker and Kane. On my wrestling podcast, I'm doing a big retrospective look at The Undertaker's career. So we need to, it's fine. We can separate the art from the artist. And it is
I think
what The Undertaker does.
I think that's the thing. Like for me, I always like enjoyed, and I think going on to the next two pictures are a couple more wrestling things.
Let's bring up.
So I've always enjoyed like wrestling. I think is at its best when it's a bit daft and a bit over the top. And I think some of the characters that you see there, they are really cool. So you've got I think you've gone to the couple of AEW guys. So these are guys who I saw on the independents, who I was like, it's quite cool that these guys have got proper wrestling figures now.
Yeah.
The Orange Cassidy one is pretty cool because you can actually put his hand inside his trousers.
In his pockets, guys, if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, he puts his hands in his pockets when he's wrestling. It's not putting his hand and feeling himself. Don't you worry. It's not what you see all teenagers do in fucking supermarkets. I see a lot of that.
So he's
local teenagers. Sorry, I'm turning into an old man. Save me, Ted. Save me. Get back on track.
But he was like, these three guys are three guys that I saw in the indies a lot and I absolutely loved. So like Pentagon Jr. on the left, I think he's had a lot of different names. Wrestles on AEW at the moment, and then Pete Dunne in the center, who's now known as Butch on WWE TV.
Yes.
But yeah,
previously known as the Bruiserweight, as Sparkle Muffin has said in chat.
yeah.
But the one before, I jumped ahead.
That's all right.
These guys, look at these guys.
So this was a set. I had to buy this because it came with the box of Bootios. So they actually did a big entrance at WrestleMania one year where they came out in like a massive group, massive box of cereal, and it fell to the side, poured out, and then they came out dressed in like these fancy costumes. So I was like,
yes.
I've got to get. They weren't dressed in the costumes that they're dressed in there. They were wearing, I think it was Goku themed gear.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like I was at that WrestleMania. We really enjoyed it, and I think the New Day, in a world which wrestling has been ruined for me a little bit over the past 2 years, I will always love these three guys because they are genuinely nice guys, and I stand by that. So
okay, like it. I have that Bootio's box, which I got given as a present when we did our Secret Santa on our wrestling podcast, and it's signed by the three of them. So that's the only thing I can one up you on out of all these photos so far. Now I feel like I kind of want to donate it to you, like you're a museum.
I feel a bit like that sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next picture then it goes a bit daft. After this,
I skipped one.
You've gone on.
But I'm going to go back to that. But
That's
I thought
okay.
I'd stay up on top of the shelves, and I will.
So we've got
we've
done, obviously the most famous hammer in entertainment in Pinky Punky and Mallet's Mallet. Probably the second most famous is Thor's hammer. So we've got that, and also a replica of the One Ring. I really wanted in the room to get like an actual item that was used in a film, and I had this whole thing where I tried to get at one point Bruce Willis's costume from Die Hard 3.
Yeah.
And it was listed as going up for auction, and it was estimated at being £10,000 to £12,000. And I went and talked to my wife, and I was like, I know this is really stupid, but I think it'd be really cool if I had Bruce Willis's outfit from Die Hard. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, it's one of my favorite films, and like, I think it'd be really cool. And she was like, well, if you buy that, like, I've got to have that money for a handbag. And I was like, okay. So I ended up bidding on it, and it was estimated at £10,000 to £12,000. I ducked out of the bidding at 12, and it ended up selling for 33 grand. Now, though, I saw Stardust Kitten said in chat that these things look expensive. That hammer there is a plastic kid's toy. And the One Ring, I think, was about 30 quid. So, yeah, I've decided to go for the very much cheaper options in this room. But I think when you put stuff on a display, sometimes it looks more expensive than it is.
Okay. Well, let's go back to that picture that I did skip.
Yeah, so this is quite cool. There's a couple of items here where they are stuff that Marvel sold, and then there's a couple of items which I have bought off Etsy. Mm-hmm. So the Black Panther, Iron Man, and the Ant-Man masks are all like Marvel toys that were about £100 each, whereas the Ant-Man and the Captain America hats are the Star-Lord and Captain America are off Etsy. And I think the Captain America shield was a Marvel one as well. At one point, I was actually trying to buy a genuine metal one. I don't know why, but I was just like, I need something that's really, really cool for this room. So yeah, this was what I started looking at.
Yeah, I like. But you'll see mounted. Some other. They're cool.
Yeah, so they'd actually wig holders.
Are they?
Yeah, it took me a long time to find something because what do you? I was like searching for like motorcycle helmet holders and stuff like that.
Well, you nailed it.
Then the Lord of the Rings stuff. There's a couple of figures here, and there's a load more. I think I sent you a picture of the floor as well, which you might not show. But these are some of the ones that I put in the cupboard already. These were actually from the when the films came out.
Okay.
So I thought these were cool, like the Ent and Gandalf and Gollum climbing up the wall and the big troll. So I just like I bought these when I was like in the early 2000s, and I'm a big believer in taking things out of the box because I think stuff looks better. But I can understand why people keep it in the box. But like I've no intention of selling this stuff on at some point, so I think taking it out of the box and letting it breathe, so to speak, it just makes stuff look a bit cooler.
Are you suggesting that I should let my daughter play the Minecraft Lego?
I mean, I think, you know,
because you can just get it on Amazon.
she could. I mean, I think just put it in the attic until it goes super up in price.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, right. Let's open the next one. Got a couple left, guys.
Yeah, sorry, there's so many.
It's been great. I was looking through all of them. I was like, well, I've got to show that. There are a couple of them I haven't shown. Like, yeah, as you said, some of the stuff on the floor. But look at this. Look at this Muppet stuff. I love it.
This has been a bit destroyed. I think this would have been like valued a lot better if I'd kept this stuff in the box.
Sorry. Wasp is going. He's not feeling very well. So have a good one, Wasp. Thanks for coming in. See you later. Sorry, Taff. Go ahead.
That's all right. Sorry. So yeah, this stuff would have been like worth so much more in the boxes now. But yeah, the animal Dr. Teeth set is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever bought. He's the best Muppet, and it's a really cool set. Dr. Teeth has lost his hat. Gonzo's lost his chicken. So there's loads of stuff gone missing over the time. But yeah, it's just, I think this is a super expensive set now, but yeah, I've always liked the Muppets, and yeah, this was just another cool set.
All right, now we've gone to what is that belt?
So that's actually again an Etsy replica of the belt from the Rocky films. So you can actually see the bottom picture is from Rocky 4.
Right.
That's Ivan Drago, and then there's Apollo above him, and then there's Rocky above the center.
Yeah.
But again, this is like an Etsy replica. We actually called our bar Balboa's. Well, sorry, we've got a bar as well. We've got a bar in the cinema.
Not? Okay, nice.
So yeah, our bar is called Balboa's because me and my wife got engaged on a trip to Philadelphia. And when we went to Philadelphia, we went to New York for the day, got engaged, came back to Philadelphia. And the next day she was like, what do you want? We can do anything you want to do. And I was like, the only thing I want to do right now is grab these gray sweatsuits that we've bought with us and go out and film a video of us running around Philadelphia and doing the Rocky step.
Nice.
So there's actually a video on YouTube, which maybe I'll post in the Discord later, of me and my wife the day after we got engaged, running around Philadelphia and finally finishing running up the steps, well dressed in grey sweatsuits, a la Rocky Balboa.
Llama says, Taff, can I move into your house, please? I'm only small. You won't notice.
Oh yeah, it's fucking massive. I wouldn't even notice at all, Llama.
Right, no need to brag.
Have you noticed how the more this conversation's gone on, the more I've gone, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, kind of, but that's okay. Right, look at this. Look at this. I mean, you can't see it just yet, but you're about to see it when it loads up for you, Taff, when you catch up with the stream.
Oh yeah, so you'll spot my second wife is there as well. So this is the cinema. I took this from like the back of it. We've got my replica Gremlin as well, from Gremlins 2, the new batch. Greta is there.
Yeah, I didn't she's actually got that one, but there's the.
She's actually done from a mold for the actual Gremlin that was used in the film. So yeah, the question that I always get asked is what's under the dress, and I cannot reveal that, unfortunately.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Right. But let's go to. I mean, at one point I was like, "Will I show the cinema? I don't know. Is it a bit much?" I mean, I have no idea what your history or background is, Taff. You could have done this by buying and selling human trafficking. Who knows what it is? But
there was a little bit.
I had to show this picture because what we're about to see, guys, is that Taff has. We know he's got good taste because we've seen a lot of his toys and his figures and his collection. But look at the kind of shit he puts up on that big screen.
I think when you're watching something on the big screen, you want to make sure it's content that deserves to be on a big screen. And there's only one kind of content that I like to watch on my big screen, and that's twitch.tv/ad_ad_ad.
Subscribe, guys. God. Look at that. Taff, what a way to end. And now I can picture you watching my streams sat in that front row.
Well, you know, I actually sell tickets around here.
With a hole in your own popcorn. Really enjoying the stream. Too much? Definitely. Let's move on. I've got no other pictures to show. Thank you, Taff.
Thank you for having me on. I apologize again for the crossword incident.
That's okay. You're a legend.
All the other
great
indiscretions.
to see your collection. Thank you very much. I'm going to hang up on you now. Well done,
Thanks.
Taff.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I did ruin it, didn't I, with the hole in the popcorn thing. Look at that. I'm on the big screen, guys. I made it. I'm going to send this picture to my mum. Llama, are you nearly ready? Answer that, but while you do, Sparkle Muffin submitted something. I got an email from Sparkle Muffin. Let's have a little look. Sparkle says, inspired by Taffman. We'll be with you in a minute, Llama. Don't you worry. Sparkle Muffin, inspired by Taffman, my big brother, open brackets, half brother, close brackets, bought me this needle replica. Ira Stark's sword. Look at that. Oh, Llama's in the chat. Llama's actually in there, but we can't hear Llama. Look, Llama's little name there. Don't worry, Llama, we can't hear you until I join. Taffman made all his money selling Tazos on eBay. Thank you for muting yourself, Llama. What a true pro. Look at this sword. Is it actually fucking sharp? Looks it. Looks legit. That is very cool, Sparkle. And then we've got another image from Sparkle. I also have a 3D puzzle of Winterfell. I've become fixated on puzzles. Look at that. That looks fucking hard. True story. I've watched 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. 2. The first one and the first two. The first 2. Didn't bother. I was like, I'm not into this. And there's fucking loads of it. And I'm not going to commit to this. So I didn't. And you'll probably say that's my loss. Anyway, Sparkle Muffin, incredible work. That is well good. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's go to Llama. Llama-chan Gaming. As you will remember, we had a little moment. Oh, hold on. Let me just close Taff's ginormous collection. Because I've got some other windows that I need to be able to see and all these photos are in the way. Thank you, Taff, for showing all that. I mean, you're a lucky fuck and you've got loads of wonderful stuff. But I'm choosing to believe that you got all this stuff through hard work, doing some fantastic stuff or something. I don't know. Or maybe you stole it all. Right, Llama. Let's get in the chat. Let's get in the chat with Llama-chan Gaming. Your favourite streamer and mine has possibly heard of Llama-chan Gaming. Hello. Are you still muted?
I was about to mute my telly.
Yes, you were muted. I got to tell you were muted.
I was muted on purpose, you prick.
Okay. So Llama, hi.
Hi.
Can you hello? Please tell us what this is and what magazine it is behind.
I honestly don't know what that is. I imagine it's the TV guide or whatever came free with whatever paper we get.
Okay, fair enough. But what is the thing with
I was
the
just
wheels
using
and
it
the
for gluing
lights?
purposes.
Okay.
That is my electric longboard.
Ooh. And why do you have one of these?
I don't have a car anymore. So
okay.
this is what I use to get around.
Okay, let's open up photo number 2. Seamless. Look at that, guys.
I have to wait for the stream to catch up.
You have to wait. Does it go off-road? It looks like it does off-road, says Frolicles.
It does do off-road. It's not great off-road, but you can take it around a park if you really want to.
Fluffy Pink Blonde says that you are impossibly cool.
I know, right?
Look at that chat. Everybody's absolutely loving it. If you love this, guys, look at this for content. It's Llama riding it. Why isn't it playing? I've pressed play. Let's refresh, because I opened that ages ago.
Probably a Mac thing, isn't it?
It's probably a Mac thing. Listen to that.
It's not painted grip tape Stardust. It's pre-printed. But
I really hope we hear a little llama fart.
There's no interesting audio.
But look at that light. So what were you doing with the glue in that picture?
Gluing the lights to the bottom of it with I think it's like epoxy gel or something.
Oh shit!
And I 3D printed the electronics enclosure on the top because it's not designed to have lights on it. I just thought it'd be cool.
That is really.
And it turns out it was.
It turns out it was. You were right. You were right to think that. We also got to find out something else that Llama shared with us, which is that Llama has a lightsaber. And look at this from May the 8th, 2021. Hold on, let me close it. Look at this. Let's zoom in. We have to pause this just before.
Joggies in the garden.
Just before you chop off one of your feet. I remember you said you wanted me to. Oh, okay. You stopped it anyway.
It's TOS, those.
That is. I want to show that again, but what I want to do is move it into the middle. There we go. Look at this. Possibly cool. Stardust. Oh no, sorry. It wasn't Stardust, was it? It was Fluffy Pink Blonde said. You were correct.
That's my Obiani flow.
I prefer Orinoco flow, personally.
You would, wouldn't you?
And Orinoco ties it back to the Wombles. So we kind of come full circle.
Oh, the segues.
Thank you so much, Llama, for coming on. What a pleasure. Now go and play Rust.
I'm going to go play with my Pogs now. I've just remembered they exist.
Tazos, mostly Tazos. Bye. Yes, I got to hang up before Llama could come back with anything. And that feels fucking great, guys. Right, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's close all this stuff. There we go, guys. Thank you so much for submitting your stuff and talking about it and showing us your stuff. Really, I should use the phrase, show us your stuff, so I can get the brand out there as much as possible. Let's have a listen to a song.
Show us your stuff. 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 Show us your stuff.
It is because you told me to fuck off, Llama. Yes! Fucking power! Let's celebrate. Oh, bit the end of it. Bit the weird end of it. I deserve that. Didn't actually get any. Something's just fallen off my shelf. Right. Big Taff Man, I've been telling all my friends about Shersh's stuff, but I think they were both busy tonight. Pipe down, Llama, for goodness sakes. Right, thank you so much to everybody who came in. Thank you to everybody who submitted stuff for Show Us Your Stuff. If I was a total pro, I'd have everybody's names written down, but I can't remember. Bollocking Passwords, Die Tie Fighter, Florence Lucy, Frolicles, Jordan, Llama, Stewsif, Big Taff Man, Sparkle Muffin. Do we get any extra ones? I think that's it. You're all legends. And let's not forget that Frolicles loves to play Cummy Rub with his family. And if that makes no sense, you're going to need to catch up for the VOD, guys. I think I'm going to call it. There's no need to do other stuff. I did talk about potentially playing some Rust, but I think I'm going to take off my headphones. I'm going to cool my ears. I'm going to pop them off, stick them in some cooling gel, put them back on like I do after every stream. Yeah, I'm in on it now, Llama. It's not your thing anymore. That's a bit of a tradition now. I'm gonna log off. Let's raid some people. In fact, we're probably gonna go and raid somebody playing Rust, aren't we? Let's go and have a look. But thank you. We're gonna do another show us your stuff. Messy hair. We're gonna do another show us your stuff at some point. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we're gonna talk about just yet. Barmer's playing Rust. Pooja's playing Rust. Barmer's got 98 people watching. Pooja's got 30. We should probably go and see Pooja then. Should we give Pooja a little... although, actually, no. Pooja, if you end up watching this, which you definitely 100% won't, I thought about raiding you. But actually, we're going to go and see Barmer because Barmer has provided some fucking great content this week. Loads of great Fall Guys. I'm getting the headphones back on, guys. Thanks to everybody who took part in Share Us Your Stuff. I'll be back probably Tuesday, maybe in the afternoon. Keep an eye on my Twitter, which is ad_ad_ad_Twitch for updates. But probably, yeah, definitely Tuesday and Wednesday. Probably playing this in. Actually, probably playing Rust. 100 baby challenge? Pfft, fuck that. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Let's set up the raid. Oh my god, what an absolute pro streamer. Clicked on the wrong thing. Oh no, there it is, raid. Right, we're going to go and see Barmer. Let's see what he's doing in Rust and we'll get jealous and then everybody download Rust and we're going to go and play Rust and I might even be on the server tonight. I might come and kill somebody because I'm fucking ace at Rust, perhaps. Let's go. Thanks, guys. You're all the best. Big Tough Man gifted a sub. You're a legend. Thank you, Big Tough Man. Great way to end. I forgive you for everything you've ever done. Let's do the stream end screen. Bye.